Okay, so recently I got back into playing Borderlands again, and with Borderlands 2 coming out and seeing various reviews and playthroughs has actually got me really interested. And when Borderlands first came out, I did play it and I did enjoy it. I never beat it, actually, but I did play the hell out of it, and I did enjoy it. There were a lot of problems I had with it, and mostly because of those problems, I quit. And I stopped playing and just moved on to other things. Then, recently, a few days ago actually, I got back into Borderlands and decided to give it another try, and I bought it off of the Xbox Live Network. And I can still enjoy it, but those goddamn problems, and now new ones, are coming up. The one problem I've always had with this game is you're badly hurt, right? You know, your shield's all the way down, and your health is depleted. You know, you're still standing. You know, you're not in one of those fight for your life moment. Yeah, and you have plenty of healing items. But one thing I absolutely fucking hate about this goddamn game, your health is low, you're still in combat, so you go into your item section and you use one of your healing items. But you have to wait for the healing item to heal you before you can use another one. Why do that? Why? That makes no goddamn sense. That's stupid. That is just utterly annoying. It'd be like, well, really, you don't really need an example. That's just plain stupid. Oh, I'm badly hurt. I better heal up. But you can only use, one healing item, have to wait for it to take full effect, and then you can use another one. But, say, for instance, when you first start off the game, and all you have are the healing items that only heal about 40 of your health. That's going to take for fucking ever. But luckily, eventually, you do find item stocks that will give you about 100 health, but it's only at those certain item stocks. It's never all of them once you discover them. And then another thing I discovered today. Something I was never fully aware about, and I don't know if this is a game glitch that I'm coming across now, or what. I had just gone back to one of the item stocks. I hadn't left the level to sell off some stuff and buy some more ammo and some healing items. I go back to one area I had already fully cleared out, and it's respawned. So now I have to refight all of the slag dogs and even bigger ones and slime dogs and alphas and such again after I'd already fought and killed every single one of them, and then even the bandits respawn. Now I'm completely out of ammo again, and it's like, fuck! I just went through this! This is bullshit! I just cleared out this area! Why is it respawned? And bear in mind, I had not just left the fucking area. I had just walked off to the healing stock, for fuck's sake. That is just goddamn ridiculous! These are the sort of things that make people hate certain video games. And I don't hate Borderlands, I actually like it. But this shit is annoying. I was actually interested in checking out some of the other, some of the DLC, but I don't have enough points, and I've already spent all my other goddamn points on other games. Now, I'm wondering if anybody else has any other complaint. Of course, this is the original Borderlands, so I don't know how much they've changed Borderlands from Borderlands 2. I would like to check it out, but it's completely rented out. And I don't like to buy games that I haven't tried out yet. So that's just obviously an unspoken rule. And I would use GameFly, but I actually used to use GameFly, but then a lot of the time, a certain game that I would want, either they just didn't have it, or it was never available. And I really don't have that much. I don't have that much of an attention span. It seems these days for video games. I mean, even when I rent something that I do have a lot of interest in checking out, I don't bother to rent it. Like the other day, I rented the Batman Year One movie, which I had a little bit of interest in checking out, and I heard it was good, and I rented it, and I rented it for the entire week, and for 2 days I hadn't watched it. In fact, I completely forgot that I had it. Like, oh yeah, that's right, I should watch that. And I watched it, and meh. I thought it was okay. And again, there were parts about it that I didn't like, and there were some parts that I did like. Hell, I mean, I wrote a freaking blog on it, for Christ's sake. Yeah. But yeah. Borderlands. I played online, once with it, and my online is much better now than it was when I first started trying to play it, because actually the first game I played online was Halo 3, and God, that was awful, but that was because my internet sucked. I suffered terrible lag. And I remember suffering weird glitches where I would be face to face with somebody, shooting them in the face, and they weren't taking any damage, and then sometimes I would just die randomly. Nobody would shoot me, nobody threw a grenade at me, I just randomly fell over and died. Or I'd get just kicked out. And I played Borderlands once online. And it was interesting. I mean, there were 3 other people playing, but it turned out that the third person who was playing and hosting the game had, I guess, stepped away from his console because his character was just standing in one spot. And that happened for several minutes. And because of that, we weren't able to access any of the actual missions or cinematics or anything. So, figured, fuck it. And I left and I just went back to single player. I would like to play some more online, but, every time that's happened, that and, I just don't like playing online. It's really all there is to it. Usually because whenever I play online, either I have lag problems, but that's that tends to be rare. Really, the only time I ever really have severe lag problems is when I'm playing a fighting game. And then the rest of the time, I'm just playing against people that can just kick my ass. And I can have that happen when I'm just playing with my friends. So, and there's nothing worse than playing against people who can just kick the shit out of you, and it's just no fun. So there you go, Borderlands. I am still enjoying the game, but good fucking God, that shit was ridiculous. So yeah, there you go. Borderlands. See ya.